Good day, viewer. Welcome to another interesting episode on Showcase. My name is Rahina Shewa Abdullahi and I am your host. On today's episode, I'll be taking you into the world of henna design. Henna is a dye plant prepared from Losoya inermis, also known as henna tree. It is used in drawing art on the body, specifically the hands and the feet. Henna has found a place in religion all over the world, in which 80% of women get their henna designs done on specific occasion. We have a henna professional that will be telling us more about henna design and the business.
My name is Habiba Ibrahim. I'm from Kwara State. I was born and raised in Kano. I'm Yoruba by tribe, but I speak more of Hausa. I attended Common Children's School, Vokabu Barak in Kano, and I started my secondary school in Foundation Girls Secondary School, BBG. I left in JS3 and came to Abuja. Government Secondary School, Lubi, Abuja. That was where I finished my secondary school. So after secondary school, I went to Usman Fodio. I was offered biology education, even though that's not what I wanted to study, but here we are. I studied biology education and I'm currently teaching. I wanted nursing, so I got admission after the Ebola pandemic. So we didn't really write post-uni or anything, so we just given admission. Okay, so when I started, I wanted changing my course because I wrote JAM in 100 level. I even missed test physics 101, but after my first year, I started enjoying education, and that was when I decided to just forget about the other course and face biology education, and I'm happy I did. In the north, you find more henna artists in the north, and you do more of henna in the north. People in the north love henna. You can't compare it to maybe other parts of the country. So we do, maybe during festive period ceremony, we do henna, and you can easily get henna artists around. I love drawing henna in books when I was little. So like I have books I sometimes sketch my hand and I'll make different designs. But as a child, your parents will always encourage you to, face school instead of doing all those things. So with time, I started using my sister as a model. I'll draw, and when people see it, they'll be like, wow, who did this for you? And then people started encouraging me to start henna as a business, and that was how I started. I enjoy it a lot. I love what I do. Like I said earlier, I love seeing henna on people, and I love doing it too. How I do it is, teaching is from maybe morning till afternoon. So usually when I have any appointment, if anyone wants to do the henna design, I try to, shift the time till after work. So sometimes I take my things to work, and then after work, then I'll just go and do the henna for the person. The major colors is the black and red. But we have green, pink, but people don't usually do that because they don't last like the black and red. They prefer the red and black. Okay. They don't usually do that white, green, pink because it doesn't last. It doesn't take up to 5 minutes.
Okay, for hands? Or?
Yes, for I would say hand and leg, because in a day, sometimes I do for more than 10 people. Henna is seasonal. It's seasonal. We usually get more customers during festive periods and ceremonies. But during when it's not festive periods or ceremonies, I usually get more of Christian customers because some of them, I have people who call me to come and cover their scar, and after sometimes again I go back, I do the same thing for them, so they draw in different part of their body apart from their hands and their legs. So but it's seasonal, though Muslims patronize me more during maybe Salah periods or when they have ceremony. But even the Christians, sometimes some of them when they went to get married, they do henna too. And apart from that, like I said, they do it in different part of their body. Yeah, I have a specific time because I'm teaching, so I don't usually have time, only during holidays. Because we usually do the trainings in the morning. I know many henna designers like that have big names, but there's a particular person, like you said, a role model, right? Yes. Though she's not here in Abuja, she's in Kano. I think she's someone I look at. I want to be like her. And because I love the way she does her henna and everything, the way she organizes. That's what she does. That's her work. Yeah, I purchase. Then there are some I mix by myself. Like the local henna, you'll be the one to, mix and add other things. Like I said, some will call you to help them cover their scars. So she gave me a design. Some people will give you design and ask you that this is what I want, this is how I want it. So I did exactly the design she gave me on her phone. And then she started complaining that it's too big. She wanted something very small. So, and henna, even if you try to clean it, it will still stain your skin. So I tried explaining to her that even if I clean this and try to do another one, it will still show on your body. So I think it's better we leave it. Maybe next time we'll make it smaller like that. And the way she started talking, but though I didn't really, it's part of the work. We face challenges. So I think that's the only person. Any design, like it comes natural. Though some people will go online, they'll look for design and they'll tell you this is the design they want. You do it for them. But there are people that will come and just tell you to do something nice for them. So it comes natural, like you just do it. It's not as if you have a book you keep and check before doing. Sometimes you even make mistake and you make it to become another design instead of maybe erasing or doing anything. I would like to expand it. I would like to have more people I would train that probably would work for me, because I still want to teach, and still, yeah. And when you teach, there are so many like children in school who don't even have people. They face a lot of things at home, outside, and they come to you, how free they are, how you try to teach them to do different. I just enjoy teaching. I think that's just part of me. If you are teaching anything, you have to apply a teaching technique. So it's not by anything you are teaching, you have to apply any of the teaching techniques. Either you are demonstrating, anything you are doing is teaching, so you have to. So we have different type of henna. We have the bridal, we have the casual, we have those that do for birthday shoots. So, but the one I love most is the casual. And people will come, they want you to customize different things. Some people want you to draw a butterfly, some people want hearts, some people want you to write something, or maybe their husband's name or their boyfriend's name. So you do it and you see the expression in their face. They're happy and all that. So I enjoy doing that. Then maybe the ones for birthday. And again, you see some people, they will want you to do henna like everywhere in their hands, and some will tell you they want something simple. Though I love the simple one because I think it looks more. Yes, then we have the local henna. That's the one you mix with maybe water, and sometimes some people add some things. You can add sugar to it, and you can also add henna oil. It makes the henna to become more darker, like after doing it. So when you put the sellotape, you add the paste, and then after some time you wash it off, and so with time it will become darker. So sometimes the henna oil, for me, I prefer adding it after removing the henna paste. You don't wash the hand, you just clean maybe with a tissue, then you apply the oil. So it will make it shine and it will make the color pop out well. The one that is harder is the local one. It takes time. I'll say hours, because when you have to wait for at least maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours or more. If you don't use henna oil or anything, if it's only the henna paste, you can even stay up to 3 hours or 4. It depends on how good the henna powder is. That is why when you want to buy any henna powder, you make sure you know the place you are buying, because some people will keep their henna powder for long, and when you mix it won't really be that red, and so that is why it's good you know the person you are buying from. When you asked about the products, like the things we use for henna, like the cone, I make it myself. I don't buy henna cone. The cone, it looks like a tube. You put in the paste and you design it. Then maybe when they realize that this person is not just doing this because you don't have any other thing to do, you're doing it because this is what you enjoy, this is what you love doing, then they would be like, wow, that they didn't expect a graduate. Yeah, sometimes they ask you, so how do you do, apart from this henna, do you do any other thing? Some people will ask. So when I tell them I'm a teacher, then you see they'll be like, wow, so you teach and you still do henna? I say yes. Many times when I do henna for people, some of them, you hear them say they want me to teach their children, that they want their children to learn and all that. So sometimes they'll come back and you teach, though not all of them, but you see people telling you that they want their children to learn how to do this business, because people are not much around that do henna like this. I'm not saying, what I'm trying to say is, we have people that do henna, but it's hard to contact them. Some, like you said, most of them are the locals. Some of them don't even have a phone. Some of them are not on Instagram. Nothing, except maybe you keep asking. You go to different places, then they'll be like, there's this person at so place that does henna, you understand? But like you have an Instagram page, you have WhatsApp number that they can easily contact you. So that's what I'm trying to see. That's why I said people are not really much. Nothing good comes easy. So whatever you're doing, you make sure you love what you're doing, you be consistent, and you don't give up. Yes, we face challenges, but you don't let it, stop you from achieving what you want to do. So whatever you're doing, you have to focus. You don't stop. No matter what happens, don't stop, because when you keep trying and trying, with time, things will work out the way you want. So you just keep trying and you will get there. So these are the things we use for the henna. This is the red henna. I talked about the different colors of henna. I talked about the green, pink and white. They usually come in this form already in the tube. You just open and you start designing with it. Then this is another one. This is one of the powder black henna. We have different type, but this is one of them. So you get a nylon and then pour it inside. Some of them come with this liquid content, while some you make them yourself and you pour inside. You can pour everything. Some people dilute it with water, so it depends on how thick you want it to be or how watery you want it to be. So you can add water, and if you don't want it to be watery, you want it to be very thick, you don't have to pour all the content inside. So you mix until the paste is smooth. You mix it. Sometimes when you mix, if the nylon is not good, it can stain your hand. That's why I'm wearing a glove, so it doesn't stain my hand. So you keep mixing. As you mix, sometimes the color change. So start changing. If the paste is not smooth, it can spoil the design when you are making it, because it won't come out nice from the cone whenever you are making your design. So it's important you mix it properly so it will be smooth before putting it into the cone. So I'm done. I'll tie it. So this is the cone I'm talking about. I make it myself. When you're done mixing your henna powder, then you pour it inside. So when you're done, you use your scissors to cut it, and you keep trying to see how much you want it to come out. So that's all about the henna paste. And
with this, we have come to the conclusion on today's episode. I hope you had a nice time, because I sure did, and I'll be going to get my henna design done. Thank you for watching today's episode. See you next time on another interesting episode on Showcase. My name is Henna Abdullahi, and I remain your host. Bye for now.